friends, this is Jagbir Singh and today we are going to do interactive steel design. So for that I am just taking a new project. For those who are having some problem in this, you have to watch my previous videos so that you do not have any problem with the modeling part. I'm just creating a beam like this, and now let's go like this. So what I'm doing right now, I'm just selecting these two beams with the help of my control button, and I'm going to add some nodes on them, and I'm using add endpoints and 4 nodes on each beam. Now go to geometry and add beam by perpendicular intersection. What it will do, it will allow me to add beams from these nodes very perpendicularly. So add beams like this. The constraint of perpendicularism will be applied on these beams. You see, I am sometimes placing some non-perpendicular, but it makes them perpendicular automatic. Now just to create a truss, just use these add beams and add beams like this, so that you can design your truss model. Now what I have to do, I have to select it all by using my control all button, and then just go to transitional repeat and use Z direction with number of step 1 and 5-meter distance without link step. So now you have these two instances. Now what you have to do, now I want to link these nodes, so let's just orient it from Z direction, and then just select these nodes like this. Sorry, I have to go to node cursor and select them like this, and select them also. Now when you turn it like that, then you go to geometry, connect beam along which axis, it's my Z axis, so Z axis, and you will find these nodes have been connected. So what I can do, I can even put some bracings on these sides also. For that, just simply add beams so that my structure is more stiff and more strong. Now what I have to do, I have to create some specification for this one. So go to, if you want to use standard one, then go to section database at this point and just click. It takes 1 or 2 seconds just to load. So now you have all standards available. In India, like you will get Tata structures also and Jindal structures also. This is only for India. So now I'm taking I shape with this specification, and I'm going to add, and I'm also adding one angle specification, this specification, and simply add it. So just select this I shape and select your this specification, sorry, select this specification, this one also, and all these beams. You have to be very careful in your selection so that you do not make a mistake. I'm going to apply my I section on this assign to selected beams, assign, and now for the remaining one just use angle section, and just like that you finish your selection. You have to cross check by orienting your model from different angles. Okay, this one is not being selected, so you can now apply your okay, assign to selected beams and assign. Now what I have to do, I have to apply some support, so just I'm creating a fixed one and I'm going to add it. Now select this one and orient your model and select these nodes and assign. Now my loads and definition for now, as of now I'm just adding my a dead load, and simply all these information of loading and loading and cases have been in previous videos. You can explore them also. So in load case I'm just adding my self weight with -1 factor in y direction. Sorry, I haven't added it, so again let me just rectify this problem. Add and assign this self weight to my assign to view, assign, and now analysis and print, and simply analyze your model. Now as of now I have 0 errors, warning or nodes. So what I have to do now, I have to go to this design tab to design my structure. So just go to design, and now at this location you will be getting some option to choose your design code, according to which design code you want to design this particular structure. So there are so many available. So for like ordinary steel we use in India we use IS 800, and for cold form steels you have to choose IS 801. There are different codes, so you can get some reference from internet for these code studies. So I'm taking IS 800 because I have chosen the section as normal steel. So now you will find these 3 tabs here, so we have to go them one by one. So let's just go with select parameters. Now there are so many parameters of steels which are required to define your design. So these are the available parameters. So what I'm doing, I'm just bringing all of them out of the selection box. So now there is one parameter. If you define that parameter of the steel, then it is not necessary to define all other parameters. So that parameter is called as yield strength of steel, this FYLD, this particular one. So select this one and bring it out in selected parameters and just say OK. After that, now you have to go to define parameters. Now the parameter yield strength of steel which we have chosen, we have to define it. What is the value of it? As by standard it is 25,000 kilonewton per meter square. So thus I'm simply adding it and just close it. So now you will get this question mark sign here. So you have to select this one and assign it to view. So this is my parameter of steel, so it is of entire structure, so I'm just assigning it yes. After that you have to go to commands, and in commands what are the things you want to apply on, like you want to check your code, then simply add. What it will do, it will simply check the design, the respective design code of my steel. After that, if I'm choosing group, then it will create beam and column in separate group. So now what might member take off, it will provide a table formed information of my members, what is their length, what is their weight, everything about my members. So I'm just adding it. After that, select like according to my design, it can select a proper section profile for me which is appropriate according to these loading conditions. So add. Now take off, it will provide me a take of all my members, what will be my total length. Now focus here, it will provide me total length, not for individual member. So the member takeoff and takeoff is a different thing. So I'm just adding it and close it. Now you have to find them, check code, assign to view yes. After that, steel member, assign to view. After that, select, assign to view. You have to assign them according assign to view method and assign to view again. Now again what I have to do, I have to go to analyze and run analysis. It will give me some warnings, so let's just go to output file. When you go to steel design, you will say like there is a warning that the section of member number 1 is cylinder according to the clause 3.5.2.1. that means this particular member size is cylinder. So you will see for my now, but my my beam and column have been passed, and IS 7.1.1a Indian sections, and compression is this one, and you will see on FX, MZ and MY, and loading location is this one. After that, if you go to now, shear force on Y is 0.02. This is my compression member, and now all those members which are having a star here are failed. You will see some of members are failing here, and you notice down this thing here that their section size is 20 by 3, and it is member number 4. So let's just go down, all these members with star are failed, some of them are passed. So let's just 20 into 3. Okay, 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 let's just go down, all these members are failing. Okay, now it is giving me steel take off, like these members are in length 78.28 meters in length, and what is this, my weight, this is my takeoff, and the second profile is 20 into 3, that's its information, total is this one. Now this is for individual one, what is the length and weight. Now what the Staad Pro will do, it will run for one more pass, so it will do one more analysis for the same one, and now you see member number 4 is been passed, but the profile has been changed. It is 35 into 35 into 3. That means Staad Pro automatically selected one appropriate or right profile for this particular loading case, and if we choose this particular size, then our design can be passed. Okay, so you will see there are no more star signs here, all my designs have been, now this is my tension member, this is my compression member, and all my members I have been passed. but make sure that all Staad Pro always look into that particular design code. It won't, if you have chosen I section, it won't go to angle. It will only see the appropriate section profile only in I if you have chosen I section. So you can see, if we choose this kind of information, then our design will be passed. So that's why Staad Pro is very helpful in our designing. So now, all if you choose these profiles for particular members which we were facing are failing, then we can make our design pass. So let's go to post processing. And now what I now in modeling, you will see you have applied only these two member profile, but these have been added by Staad Pro, but these haven't been applied to our structure. So now what we have to do, we are supposed to do, we have to select this one and apply on that particular beam or column which Staad Pro in our design result have been suggested to us. And you can use assign to edit list by giving that particular number. From this list you can choose which one has been given to us. So now this is the thing we have to do. And the next thing is that, so now if you go to post processing and go to beam and go to reports, cancel this one and go to graph here, then you will see when I'm orienting from this side, if I select this vertical, you will see no deflection is there. But when I, because it is posed like that, if there is one load on the top, it have to transfer that load to point connection. So now, but when I select this one, you will see some deflection here. So as it is a truss member, it is not supposed to behave like that. It shouldn't be having any deflection. So what I will do, I will go to modeling and I will select all of this, and again you go to general and then go to specification and go to beam, and in truss just add a truss and apply this truss to selected beams. Now Staad Pro will consider this as my truss member. So what I have to do, I have to again, and now again analyze your, sometimes it happens that it, okay, just hold on. So now go to modeling, run analyze again, and just go to post processing beam, and now again go to graph, and when I select this one, it's perfectly straight line, and for when I select this one, it is not showing me any deflection. So that's why I done with the truss thing. So now this portion was the steel design, but now we have to enter in interactive steel design. That is very important one. So now let me tell you one case. As I told you, I have Staad Pro automatically gave me some suggestions for section profile for different members. So consider this is a beam, this one, and as at this particular point, if load is greater, then Staad Pro will suggest me to use a bigger section at this point of member. But if my section profile is different here and section size is different here, then it is not feasible, it is not practically possible. So just to pass my design, Staad Pro can give me some suggestions, but it's not always right. So what is more accurate method is you have to follow interactive steel design. How to use that interactive steel design, I will show you. So there are many methods to go to interactive steel design. You can simply uh, go at with this icon interactive steel design, or you can simply go to mode and interactive design and steel design. Then the moment you come here, you will see some information here: new envelope, edit envelope, and load envelope and setup. So first you have to create an envelope. Envelope is just like the same thing, like envelope contains some information inside it. So just go to new envelope. You can give name your envelope any name you can give. Now if you have done some load combination, then you have to tick this so that you can see all the combination available. So as of now we haven't created any combination, so untick this one and you will get this load case which we have created for myself weight. So tick this one and okay, you will get this design envelope. Now you have to go to member design, and in member design you will get some member setup, restraints, briefs and groups. So we will talk about them one by one. Now you will see there are different member in this my particular design, and here you will see this one, these are different members, but it is not so my beam 61 65. So but it is not feasible to cut your standard beam into small pieces like this. So it is a big member and these are some small portions of it. We will join them like that kind of thing. So what we have to do in member setup, you have to go to member design and go to physical member and foam member. There are two options here: foam member and auto foam member. I will give you what is the difference between them. So when you go with foam member, sorry, you do not have to select anything, and member design, physical member, foam member. So there is one the problem is that you have to select your entire model, and then you have to go to member design and physical member. If you choose foam member, then for example I am selecting this one and I want to make it a physical member, then it will give M2 1 2. Then if I select this one, then go there and make foam member, it will give M3. But if it is a very big structure, then it will be very tedious thing. So just to avoid that thing, we use the select your entire model and member design, physical member and auto foam member. What it will do, it will automatically create members from your design. Now you will see all beams number 2, 30, 28, 26, 27, 22 are now member number M4. You will see here these are now created one member. So node information, each and everything is here, you can cross check. So that's how the member use. So now you have to go to brief and groups here. You do not have to go to restraints now, but right now you have to go to brief and group, and now create a new brief. What is a brief? So brief is like controlling your steel design according to design code. So you have to choose here which design code you want to use. IS 800. Now the same yield strength of steel, just simply add it. So now brief B1 IS 800, and now you have to go to group. Design group is just like grouping your members into different groups so that you can either apply different design code to different groups, or you can manipulate your design accordingly. So just select this group and add, and now my design group 1 is there. Select this one and bring all. Now these are all members. You can group different members in different groups. So what I'm doing, I'm selecting them all into this group and just okay. Now if you have different briefs, then for one particular group you can choose different brief. So that's all about this interactive design. Just add it, just simply okay. Now you will see envelope this one, brief this one, and design group this. So now when you go to perform group design, you will see none of the option is active here, all of them are inactive. So that's why you have to go to restraints and just simply click it. And now when you go to again perform group design, then it will simply all available options are active. Now if you want to check the code, member section, multiple design, what is the single step and multiple step? As I shown you in normal steel analysis that it will check on 3 times or 4 times. So if you want just to check for only one time, then you can go for single step, and if you want to go for multiple step, even you can give how many steps you want to perform. So let's just go for check code. So it will, my group design completed, my check code is done. Okay, now when I go to member design, perform group design and multiple steps, so I'm saying I want to check it twice. Okay, so if a member is being failed, then it will again check for possible design solutions, and it will come up with a proper section profile. Now it will again do my designing. So it's just checking it. So now you will see there is some result here on result and reports tab. So when you go to see, all my beams have been passed. Now you will see it also does axial check, slenderness check, shear force, each and everything. So all those things, if the things which are which I told them it is a truss, it is showing you truss, pass, everything is like that. So this is our interactive steel design. So the thing is like that, if you have defined that if this is a one particular member, so it won't give you a different section profile, it will completely change for entire that being or member. So this was interactive steel design. So if you like this video, you can subscribe my channel so that you can see the coming videos, and you can hit like button. And if you require one specific video on one specific topic, you can drop down your request on comment section. You can share your feedback so that I can improve my uh, course. And I just have to say one thing: Jai Bharat, Jai India, Jai Ho. This is Jagbir Singh signing off today. Take care. Bye bye.